Atomic Habits by James Clear is a book that delves into the science of habits and how making small changes can lead to remarkable results. Clear emphasizes the concept of atomic habits, which are tiny changes or improvements that, when compounded over time, can have a significant impact on our lives. The book is structured around a framework for building good habits and breaking bad ones, focusing on four main principles. Principle number 1. The 4 laws of behavior change. Law number 1. Cue. Cues are triggers that initiate a habit. That can be specific times of the day, locations, emotional states, people, or preceding actions that prompt a behavior. Understanding and identifying these cues is crucial in modifying habits. For example, if you're trying to establish a habit of reading every day, the cue could be setting in a particular spot or setting an alarm at a specific time. Law number 2. Craving. Cravings are the motivations or desires behind a habit. They are the emotions or states of the mind that makes us want to engage in a particular behavior. Recognizing the craving associated with a habit helps in understanding why we perform certain actions. For instance, the craving behind checking social media might be the desire for connection or entertainment. Law number 3. Response. The response is the actual behavior or habit you want to build or change. It's the action you take in response to the cue and the craving. For example, if the cue is feeling stressed, the craving might be relaxation, and the response could be going for a walk or practicing deep breathing exercises. Law number 4. Reward. The reward is the benefit or satisfaction gained from performing a habit. It's what reinforces the habit loop and makes us more likely to repeat the behavior in the future. Rewards can be physical, emotional, or psychological. Identifying the reward associated with a habit helps in understanding why we find the behavior appealing and can aid in modifying or replacing the habit. For instance, the reward for exercising might be feeling energized or accomplished. Understanding these 4 laws helps individuals dissect their habits, discern their triggers, motivations, actions, and rewards. By consciously manipulating these elements, individuals can modify or create new habits effectively. The goal is to leverage these laws to build positive habits and break or replace undesirable ones, ultimately leading to long-term behavioral change. Principle number 2. The 3 layers of behavior change. In Atomic Habits, James Clear introduces the concept of the 3 layers of behavior change, which provide a framework for understanding how habits are formed and how they can be transformed. Number 1. Outcome change. This layer is concerned with the change in results or outcomes. It's what most people focus on when trying to change their habits. Whether it's losing weight, earning more money, or getting better grades. However, outcome changes are often surface-level manifestations of deeper behavioral patterns. 2. Process change. Process change involves altering the systems, routines, and habits that lead to the desired outcomes. This layer dives deeper into the actions and behaviors that produce specific results. It's about modifying the processes and daily behaviors to facilitate the desired outcome changes. For instance, instead of solely focusing on losing weight, one might focus on creating a habit of regular exercise or mindful eating, thereby changing the process leading to the desired outcome. 3. Identity change. In the realm of behavior change, the most profound level is reshaping beliefs, self-image, and identity. According to Clear, habits integrated in an individual's self-perception are more likely to endure. Lasting change, he argues, is most effectively achieved at the identity level, where habits align with one's sense of self, creating a strong internal drive. This internalization ensures persistence even in the face of challenges. CLEAR advocates a holistic approach to habit formation by addressing outcome change, process change, and identity change. It involves not just pursuing external results, but also restructuring systems and ultimately the identity that underpins those behaviors. Principle number 3, the 2-minute rule. The 2-minute rule, as outlined in Atomic Habits, is a straightforward yet impactful strategy for initiating new habits. The rule suggests starting a habit with an action that takes less than 2 minutes to complete, aiming to make the initial step so easy that resistance to beginning is minimized. For instance, if the goal is to read more books, instead of setting an intimidating hour-long reading goal, one commits to reading or just 2 minutes initially. Whether it's 1 page or a brief reading session, the psychology behind the rule lies in recognizing that the commencement of a task is often the most challenging part, and by reducing the entry barrier for a new habit, mental resistance is overcome. Once initiated, it becomes easier to sustain the activity beyond the initial 2 minutes. The importance of the 2-minute rule lies in its emphasis on consistency and the establishment of the ritual of starting rather than the scale or intensity of the habit initially. It provides a powerful means to overcome procrastination, making habits more approachable from the outset and fostering the creation of a behavioral pattern that makes it nearly automatic to continue beyond the initial 2 minutes. Applying the rule to exercise, for example, might involve committing to just 2 minutes of stretching or a couple of push-ups, allowing individuals to build the critical habit of showing up and facilitating long-term routine development. Principle number 4, habit stacking. Introduced in Atomic Habits, habit stacking is a technique that streamlines the integration of a new habit into your routine by linking it to an existing one. The concept involves leveraging an established habit as a trigger for a new one, essentially stacking the two behaviors. To apply habit stacking, identify a consistent existing habit, such as brushing your teeth or making coffee, and pair it with the new habit by performing it immediately before or after the established routine. By capitalizing on the consistency of the existing behavior, habit stacking makes it easier for the new habit to seamlessly become part of your daily life. Habit stacking offers various benefits, including leveraging the reliability of established routines, reducing the need for decision-making or willpower, and building chains of behavior that contribute to a structured routine. For example, if you aim to incorporate a morning stretching habit, you can stack it onto the existing habit of getting out of bed, making it a natural part of your morning routine. By associating new habits with established ones, habit stacking proves that to be an effective strategy for establishing and maintaining behaviors in a structured and interconnected manner. Principle number 5, environment design. In Atomic Habits, James Clear introduces the powerful concept of environment design as a strategy for molding and influencing habits through intentional adjustments to one's surroundings. The principle revolves around recognizing the profound impact of the physical environment on behavior and habits. By purposefully configuring the environment, individuals can make desired behaviors more accessible and undesirable behaviors more challenging. To implement this strategy, one should make good habits convenient by organizing the environment to support them, and simultaneously make bad habits inconvenient by creating obstacles to engaging in undesirable behaviors. The significance of environment design lies in its ability to control cues and triggers, reduce friction for positive habits, and increase resistance to negative habits, providing consistent reinforcement, making desired habits more likely to endure. Examples include organizing a productive work environment, keeping fitness-related items visible, and surrounding oneself with individuals who embody desired habits. By consciously shaping the environment to align with desired goals, individuals can create a supportive context that facilitates positive behaviors and minimizes triggers for negative ones, significantly influencing the ease of habit development and maintenance. Thank you for watching. If you found this valuable, give it a thumbs up, share it with people you think it may help, and subscribe for more content like this. Don't forget to turn on notifications so you won't miss our next video. Check out the recommended videos on your screen for more interesting content, and see you in the next video.